Take a look at these candles. How would you describe them? You might describe their color or their hardness. You might observe that the candles are floating on water and conclude that the density of candle wax is less than that of water. Color, hardness, and density are physical properties, but there is something else about the candles that may seem even more obvious to you: the fact that the candles are burning. The ability to burn is not a physical property because you cannot observe burning without changing the composition of the material that is burning. As a candle burns, new substances form. A chemical property is an ability to produce change in the composition of matter. Chemical properties can only be observed when the substance is changing into something different. Some examples of chemical properties include flammability, the ability of a material to burn in the presence of oxygen. Some things we want to be flammable, and some things we don't, so we use materials that are not flammable. Reactivity is also a chemical property. Reactivity describes how readily a substance will chemically combine with another substance. Oxygen reacts with iron to produce rust. Sodium reacts with water in a very dramatic way, but does not react with oil. There are a number of ways to tell if a chemical change has occurred. One way is to look for a change in color. Silver darkens when exposed to air. It tarnishes. Copper roofs turn green. Production of a gas will also indicate that a chemical change has happened. When vinegar is mixed with baking soda, carbon dioxide bubbles form. Another indicator of a chemical reaction is the formation of a precipitate. If you add lemon juice to milk, small bits of white solid will form separate from the liquid. This is a precipitate. So how do you know if a change is chemical or physical? It's not always easy. For example, when iron is heated, it turns red, but it is still iron. No chemical change has happened. When water boils on the stove, a gas is formed, but no chemical change has happened. So ask yourself, has the composition of the matter changed? If so, a chemical change has taken place. If not, the change was physical.